So Fox News Alert, more information is expected from the LAPD today after the death of director Rob Reiner and his wife. Tight-lipped police found the bodies of the 78-year-old man and 68-year-old woman in his mansion yesterday afternoon. Fox News contributor and criminal defense attorney Donna Rotunno joins us now. Donna, good to see you. So I'm curious, I've been on the other side. I understand that sometimes law enforcement want to protect the integrity of an investigation because they don't want to compromise it when they go to trial. But why don't you think they're releasing some information about the suspect, considering it's a family member that they're suspecting right now?
I do agree with you, Lawrence, and good morning. I do agree with you that it is odd, especially the fact that they wouldn't release the names last night. I mean, the detective came out and he wouldn't release the names, and, the governor had released the names, the mayor had released the names, so I found that strange. I mean, releasing the names doesn't have anything to do with who did or may have done it, so I found that strange. I mean, maybe given the high-profile nature of who Mr. Reiner and his wife were and are, I think maybe that has something to do with it, but it definitely seems odd to me that they did not release the names. In terms of a suspect, I do think that the police want to be careful about not jumping to conclusions in case for some reason they're wrong, and then at some point in a courtroom, they're being cross-examined extensively about that. So I think that that's probably part of that reason, but given the fact that this seems to be domestically related, given the fact that they are not saying that the neighborhood is in danger at all, I think they absolutely know what happened here, and they're just being extremely cautious before they release information. Hopefully we'll hear more today during the press conference.
Yeah, to say that no suspect is in custody, there's no risk to the public, and still say there's a homicide, of course Correct. They have to know something. The family's saying this in a statement: "It is with profound sorrow that we announce the tragic passing of Michelle and Rob Reiner. We are heartbroken by the sudden loss, and we ask for privacy during this unbelievably difficult time." What do you think is the next phase in this investigation, Donna?
So I think the next phase will be charges. I think they will come swiftly. I do think that the police know what happened here. I think we will hear about that fairly soon. Again, given the high-profile nature of who they are, given the fact that this is domestically related, they are a family. It's obviously very sensitive, but it seems like the family members that have released that statement thus far are willing to say, we kind of know what happened here, and it's a very sad situation. And it seems like there's maybe some mental health or drug issues here, and it's a very, very, very sad day for a guy that's made a lot of impact on the movie industry, and A Few Good Men remains my favorite movie of all time. So sad to see this.
It's so true, and I just hope that we can go ahead and put this part of the investigation to bed so the American people can start to pour in their tributes of the good times. But it's so hard to do both when you don't have someone in custody just yet. Donna,
Correct.
Thanks so much for joining the program this morning.
Of course, thanks.
Stay warm in Chicago.
We're trying.
Right.
It's getting better.
I'll see you soon.
Thanks.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.